What's good, people? Long time no see. We back.
Yes, sir. We in this thing, man. What up, bro?
What up, folk? How you doing?
Doing good, man. How you feeling, man?
Man, I feel like $1 million, man.
I already know that. I already know the reason why, but you know, let you tell the people, man. Go on, pop your talk.
Yeah, it's been 12 years, bro. I was shocked and I'm stunned at the same time. I never thought this year. I said 2024. They got me 2 years early. Boston Celtics made it to the finals, man.
Yeah,
Nobody can tell me nothing. And I got us winning to beat Golden State, so I don't want to hear no haters. Everybody talk about we're gonna be Milwaukee or Miami, and we accomplished it. So I'm happy.
yeah. What's the prediction you got for the series? 6, 7? How many games?
Yeah, I got six. I feel like we're gonna split in the Bay, and I can see us winning all three at home because Golden State ain't lose yet in Chase Arena yet. They undefeated. And I feel like they got that week of rest, and we's gonna come out with full strength. I think we can win that first game. When we win that first game, they let me know we got that energy.
Yeah. The cold thing is, Boston has been unbelievable on the road in the playoffs. So, you got to tip your hat to them. But I'm excited, man. To all our people listening, y'all know I'm a Jaylen Brown guy. So to see them get over the hump, man, it's amazing. And all of the pieces came together, bro. Like you said, what you alluded to earlier this season, they kind of was looking iffy. They got out to like
Yeah.
an eight. I think they were 18 and 21 at one point, and it was just like, come on, Boston, what's up, man? But
Yeah.
hey, shout out to Ime Udoka, bro. Like he deserves all the credit in the world too, man, for coming in there and changing the whole environment of the locker room and holding
Yeah.
them boys accountable. I think that's why they was able to get to the mountaintop.
This is first year, bro, and they going to the finals, man. That's amazing.
Yeah,
So that's oh,
word up. And it kind of proves that hire more black coaches, man. Like these guys are relating to these guys because for one, they played and they can just relate to them. Like you could just tell the respect is there. You could tell the difference between a Brad Stevens and a Ime Udoka just right off the rip in one season, like you just said. So I just think it's important, man, that they bring more guys in like that to other teams so we can start seeing some very competitive ball. And guys'
yeah.
attitudes changing, man. Like guys actually want to win instead of just going out here and just being okay with going
Losing.
home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, speaking of like you said, black coaches, we got 30 teams in the NBA, and it's half. We have 15 black coaches, and the 15 black coaches uh, on your boy squad, the Lakers, man, the Lakers they hired what Ham,
Yeah.
Erwin Ham. How you feel about that?
Just gotta see. I think the Lakers, I think they'll be better this season just because they didn't already play. They were horrible last year
Yeah.
to an extent. I feel like they did have some highlights, and it wasn't just bad. Like everybody made it. I just think what the expectations were for them, and they didn't come nowhere close to that. It just made it look like, all right, these guys are trash. But the Lakers had some good moments last season, but there's only so much you could do when your co-star not playing like that. And then, I don't like how Russ was getting slandered because what people fail to realize is like Russ game had to he had to develop his game into something we never seen him done before, something that was totally outside of him. Like he's not a spot up shooter. And so I think that's what kind of got lost in everybody watching the games last year. It was like Russ is trash. It's like, nah, this just not his game. He gotta adjust. And so I say all that to say I want to see what the impact that Ham has on these guys and holding them accountable too, because LeBron
Yeah.
being LeBron, it's easy to just let them do whatever they want. Like, nah, hold them accountable, man, and see if they can get done. What about yourself?
Yeah, the Lakers, man, like Russ, my boy, him and Melo, but they got to hold themselves accountable too. Like Russ, I hope we got 3.5 months, bro. At least get a half of a jump shot down, and AD have to stay healthy, and all they need is to add some good players who could shoot and want to play defense. That was the main problem. AD stayed hurt, and they ain't had nobody who could to defend. And Frank Vogel was just a terrible coach. Like a lot of people won't say it, and we ain't got the views like we supposed to. But I'm gonna say it, coaching hurted this team bad because, like you said, nobody didn't know their role. Yeah. LeBron averaging 30, and he, like you say, he like 37, man, averaging 30 points to even make the play in. I'm like, yeah, you people, this is not LeBron's fault, not Russ' fault, because he don't know what his role is and he can't play his game. And AD stay hurt, and the role players they showed up what they feel like. Monk had a couple of good games, but it wasn't enough because y'all ain't stopping nobody on the other end. So,
word, and like I said, I do feel like they'll be better. And what hurt them as well is a lot of teams that like most of the good teams that go far in the playoffs, they pretty much have a set lineup. The Lakers didn't really have a set lineup. Every other game, it was a different lineup because whether it was due to injuries or just trying to experiment. And I think you really can't build no solid chemistry like that because all the good teams, they know pretty much what minute mark somebody finna sub in the game, who subbing out at a certain time, who gonna be playing with each other, the crunch time layup. Lakers really didn't have that. You might turn on the game one day and you got Malik Monk in the starting lineup going crazy. Somebody like Melo coming off the bench going crazy, and then it'll just totally shift to a whole different lineup. So I just think all of that was playing a part. And like I say, the injuries hurt, man. I think next year they'll be straight. I'm gonna be honest. It's crazy me saying this because of how big of a fan of LeBron I am, but I don't got no crazy expectations for them. If we talking about at this moment, I gotta really just see how it's gonna pan out because it's just a lot. It's just a lot going on over there. So they got to figure it out.
So before we go to another team, one more thing. Can you see AD playing at least 60 games next year?
I would hope so. I would hope so, bro. I really want to see AD at least play in the season so we can build that chemistry up and ride that momentum into the playoffs. But that's really it's out of the fans' hands and it's out of AD's hands, bro. Like I'm pretty sure AD want to be out there, but if you can't stay healthy, it's like it ain't nothing you can do. Like ain't nothing you can do.
So, that's crazy. Cause I feel like if they had the right pieces last year and he stayed healthy, it could have been Lakers in the finals. But hey, he got hurt, and then I picked Philly at the time. So like I say, I was like Boston. They get out the first round, but and then they shocked me. I knew it was something fishy when Milwaukee ain't want to play their last game in Cleveland, them All-Stars. And they was ducking Brooklyn. I'm like, yeah, something ain't right. And then I seen Boston sweeping, bro. I was like, uh-oh. Then, Milwaukee beat Chicago in 5. I'm like, okay, y'all want y'all an easy route for the second round. Then it backfired. Chris Middleton got hurt. And they played against Boston. I said, man, Boston beat Milwaukee. I can see us going to the finals. And once we beat them, I'm like, yeah, they going to mess around with it all. That's how I knew. I'm like, yeah, Boston going to mess around with the championship. They just beat the best player in the league, Giannis. And I don't like Giannis ass, but that's a bad man.
The Celtics are basically this year's Phoenix Suns. If you think about how the Phoenix Suns got to the finals last year, pretty much the same way. They took advantage of whether it was injuries, matchups, coaching. All of this played a part of the Celtics getting to where they are. On top of them playing great, I'm not gonna take away that. Like they played great, but like the game 7 against the Heat was a perfect example. Something you can't do against the Warriors. Just basically handing the game. Like the Celtics be like this to the other team. Like you can have a game. Like and they was doing the same thing in game 7. So I just think stuff like that they got to cut out against the Warriors because, bro, like as we all know, this ain't something I'm making up. We done seen the Warriors be down 15, and within 3 minutes they done took the lead. So it's you can't play around like that. But the Celtics have definitely done what they were supposed to, and they played their ass off. I'm just glad that they maturing, man, and they making smarter decisions. The turnovers still they gotta cut that down, and just the carelessness. But if they do that, this is definitely going 7.
You see it going 7?
I can see if Boston come with it like I know they capable of, I got it going 7. And the reason I say 7 is because of the Warriors shooting. I want to say 6. I want to pick Boston at 6, but this is some of the greatest shooting we ever seen in the history of basketball, bro. And so you know how when they get on fire, it's just like
The reason why I said 6 because they just win back-to-back series in 7, bro. I just want them to, like you said, be smart. And we have to give credit to Miami. They actually play hard. They can play defense. Golden State defense is all right, and they don't have no shot blockers. That's why I said Boston is 6. And Steph Curry usually choke in the finals. He has 3 rings, 0 finals MVPs, and last game with Toronto, he had I think 37. Try to help him come back after Clay went down with that knee, but it wasn't enough, and they always put their pressure on him, like running out those screens. And I think Marcus Smart gonna make them work. And Jaylen Brown, Clay ain't really the same. He on and off, and he gonna make Clay work, and he gonna give Clay that work on the offensive end. So I agree with Gilbert Arenas. I can see Golden State winning if Wiggins turn into Minnesota Timberwolves Wiggins, where he averaged 22 points. If he can get at least 2 30-point games in and put pressure on Tatum, maybe they can win it. Because that's their X factor is Wiggins. I see him probably having 1 30-point game in Golden State. So
yeah, I feel like Curry and Clay, JT and JB, that's gonna cancel each other out right there. So I feel like already y'all to a good start with that because that's even playing field. I would say after that, if I'm Ime Udoka, I'm looking at extending Peyton Pritchard's minutes because this is the series where shooting is gonna be major. And we know Peyton can get on fire and let that thing fly. So if I'm him, I'm finding a way to put him in this lineup some kind of way. And I'm finding a way to get pretty much do what Robert Williams and Al Horford been doing the whole playoffs. Take advantage of the size disadvantages of the other teams. And this is clearly one. Kevin Looney, shout out to you, bro. You've been balling, but let's be real, dog. You got some size now. I think Al Horford gonna get to some of them boards. Robert Williams gonna get to some of them boards. Then you got big man Tice. Tice, I was critical on you in previous episodes, but you played a great role this playoff. So shout out to you. And I think that's some of the key adjustments I would make if I was the coach going into this. And plus, I'm gonna just keep it stacked. I want to see Peyton Pritchard play more. I'm like a fan of his, man. So I want to see him play more.
Yeah, I agree. I think Udoka should at least play 9 players now. Like you said, Pritchard and Tice should see the floor, especially if Rob or Al get us some foul trouble. Grant Williams, I expect him to have one of the big games. Maybe in Boston, hit like 6 threes. And Derrick White, don't leave him out. Like he had like a nice solid game. He could have won game 6, but Tatum and Brown was terrible. But like I say, gotta give Miami Heat their credit. Yeah, that's why I say what pressure Golden State gonna put on the Jays. Like is Tatum go 1-on-1 and JB? Oh yeah.
No,
that's easy work. Cause like I say, the Splash Brothers coming off screens. JB and JT can go 1-on-1, but like they say, no more than 2 or 3 dribbles, and they'll kill them. That's why I say what Wiggins gonna come in, what Jordan Poole gonna do.
Yeah, so. And the 2 names you just said is I feel like could possibly cancel out them too. Peyton, whether it's Marcus Smart or Derrick White, they can either cancel out whoever you want on the Warriors, whether that's Andrew Wiggins or what's the name, Jordan Poole. I feel like if they could do that, man, it's lining up. Because like you just said, I didn't really think about that when I first said what I said about the adjustments. But now that I'm thinking about it, Clay coming off the injuries possibly ain't the same defender. Then you got Curry. Curry never been a defender. So it's like that may be the advantage that JB and JT got to go into. Like, we finna attack y'all every time. Y'all just gonna have to deal with it. We gonna attack y'all every time.
And I think Marcus Smart might have him 2 good 20-point games going at Curry. But Curry gonna have to play some defense if you look at it.
which is going, which is in the Celtics' favor. So like if you banking if the Warriors are banking off, we got to get some defensive effort from Curry, you already then kind of lost, and that's no knock. You know what I mean? We know what it is with Curry. He's an offensive guy. It's just that
Mm-hmm.
defensive side, it really ain't finna do nothing. So I think this is lining up perfectly for the Celtics to take care of their business. You done came this far, bro. Go
Mm-hmm.
ahead and win this shit, dog. Cause it ain't no guarantees with the NBA Finals, bro.
Bro. Cause like I said, here, Philly, Milwaukee. Yeah, God knows what Brooklyn gonna do. But those are two teams right there, Philly and Milwaukee. Then the West, I don't know, it's iffy. But I told everybody that Philly and Phoenix was not. Phoenix and Milwaukee was not going back to the finals. I already told people that was just a fluke, especially Phoenix. Every round somebody was hurt.
Yeah, and it don't help that you don't like those guys like that either. So
It made, like I said, I was rooting for Phoenix last year in the finals because D Book, my boy, and Chris
yeah,
Paul finally got to the NBA finals. But guess what? Chris Paul, that's his history. Go up 2-0 and blow up the series. He did that like 6 times in his career. 2-0 lead and lose the series, bro. Milwaukee came back and won 4 straight. I said, I should never root for Chris Paul. If I would have went for Milwaukee, maybe it was one.
that's one thing. I don't know what went on with that, but I was like, ain't no way. I got all the respect for Luka, but bro, come on, like the Mavericks, y'all was supposed to be Phoenix, but Phoenix just let it. I don't know what was going on. They just let it. They just let it go, bro. And I'm just like, damn. And you got to step up in the game 7 like that. D Book, you my boy, man.
Yeah,
What's up, dog? What's up with you, man?
I said, man, after 7, I said, ain't no way in hell Phoenix about to go back to no finals. And I said, Dallas, they the underdogs. Because I had Dallas or Memphis winning the West.
You did.
Golden State shocked. Yeah.
You did.
Golden State shocked me. Golden State shocked me. That's why I say Golden State never underestimate the heart of the champion. So I deserve to be kicked in the nuts for that one, for underestimate Golden State.
But they not Milwaukee, Memphis is still young, but I do think what they just experienced is gonna help them next year. Ooh, teams better be ready. Memphis and the Mavericks. I feel like if the Mavericks just got to figure out who they can get with Luka, because Luka just be out here treating these grown men like little kids, man. It's not even funny, bro. So when he get him another person that can go toe to toe, and it don't help that my boy Tim Hardaway was hurt too. That I think that hurt them as well. But they got to get somebody out there in D-Town, man, to rock with Luka. I think that's gonna take him over the top. But the East, Celtics got to get it done because next year Giannis is coming back. That's one thing I see. He coming back.
I hate that name there, Giannis. You could tell me what I want some money out this series. And somebody on Facebook gonna call me by my government name, talking about, you ready to make this bet? I said, you damn all right, and I want it.
And you know what? Giannis, something that I feel like he's gonna come back better at next year is the charges and the turnovers on offense, because that hurt him, man. He had like 20 something offensive fouls, and most of them, damn near all of them, was charges, if not all. So I feel like one thing we seen by Giannis, it's like after every season, he like, what do I suck at, or what do I need to get better at? And he come back the next season, it's just like he don't make those same mistakes. So I think that's dangerous, man. And his boy Chris Middleton get to sit down and get healthy. Yeah. Celtics, man, get it done.
But like I say, man, that's payback, bro. Because Giannis, in my opinion, that was a punk move where he stuck his foot out and got Kyrie hurt. That's just me. I think that was on purpose last year in the playoffs. But that series was over in 6. Come on, man. You got 2 of those skilled guys and 30% James Harden, man. That series was over. Because James Harden probably never came back. Kyrie never got hurt. And they went to 7 games. And then this year, you dodged them and played against Chicago. And like I said, I guess it was game 2. Chris Middleton got hurt, toward MCL. I'm like, yep,
That's another team that's gonna be back next year. Chicago. I feel like them not having Zoe hurt them as well with that
Yeah.
defensive anchor and some shooting. They're gonna be
Mm-hmm.
back as well. So the East gonna be very, very competitive. It was
Mm-hmm.
competitive this year. I think some the young teams gonna sneak back in there though, like Cleveland. I feel like Cleveland have figured out that they can compete. So they probably can get
Yep.
it. I think they probably can get I get them like getting to the second round if they really come with it.
Yep.
I'm not sure about the house though, man. The house kind of, I don't know, they kind of iffy to me right now.
Yeah, they got to make some trades. And on Milwaukee point, bro, you have to give a salute to our boy Drew Holiday because he made Marcus Smart look like, hey, I play defense too, because he was coming up with some steals and blocks like it wasn't it. Like that's like they say, Boston, they was inconsistent in that series too. I'm like, come on, man.
Love Drew Holiday, but man, that was pissing me. Oh, I was telling you like, ain't no way, bro. They supposed to be letting Drew bully them like, and I get it.
Yeah,
He's strong and all of this, bro. I get it, man. Ain't no way they was just letting Drew just treat them like little ass kids, and then
yeah,
what?
he posting up Horford. I was like, what the
And and
hell?
and and turn around jumper on him. I'm like, bro, what game was that? What game was that when he was making them great ass defensive plays on Marcus Smart, like in the
Game
last
5,
few minutes?
when they went up 3-2 on, Marcus Smart almost blew the game in game 7. I opened 5 for 3 and a turnover, but he saved us with 2 clutch free throws. Cause I went back and looked at that play. I'm like, I look at it this way. I rated Marcus Smart take the free throws to Jaylen Brown. I'm sorry. But Jaylen Brown hurted us in game 6. He missed clutch free throws.
Both of
Jaylen
them.
Brown tapped. Yeah, Jaylen Brown tapped it to Horford. Horford passed it to Smart. Got fouled. Clank. It was over with.
JB, you my boy, but yeah, you did have me hot missing them 2 free throws. I was like, bro, they could have won the damn game, bro.
Yeah. And then that's why I told all people, I said, I got an excuse. Because JB just signed a damn deal with Kanye sports agency, Don the Sports. And I say, if he don't play worth the crap, blame Kanye, because Kanye is bad luck. He's still legally married to a Kardashian. And you know that's that Kardashian curse.
Man, it's great. I can't wait. Well, we got 2 days into the
Yeah. Thursday night,
finals.
brother.
Whew.
Thursday night.
I can't wait. Boy, I'm gonna be tuned in.
I'm looking for Boston to steal that first game, bro. If they steal that first game, you ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna make sure I post Celtics in 6.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one, man. I haven't really been looking forward to a finals like this since it's probably been about a good 5 years now since pretty much the heyday of the Cavs Warriors. So to feel good about basketball like this again, I'm excited, man, and especially for some guys I've been rooting for a while to actually finally get there, man. It's like, yes, like I want to see them win. So
that's why I gotta give your boy that GOAT title, LeBron. I'm like, bro, LeBron stopped Boston from going to 3 conference finals.
Yeah.
And then Miami beat us in that bubble. I'm like, damn, bro, we always coming up short. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm like, Jimmy Butler, I'm glad he missed that shot. Like, not again. Come on, man.
Yeah, I want to see. I was happy. That's another thing taken away from the Heat. I was happy to see Victor Oladipo kind of getting back. He had one drive where he damn near looked like Indiana Oladipo again when he exploded. So I'm like, man, it's good to see him bouncing back. I want to see him be the star of a team again. So hopefully he get all the way back healthy and he can because he made some great plays in this series, but you can tell he's still he's trying to find his groove again.
I was thinking after this season, you need to come with us, be our 6th man. I don't know about that 20 points again starting All-Star. I don't know. I think them days over with. So come to Boston, be that 6th man, and help us see if we can go back to back to the finals. Shit, because I like his style of play. Because Marcus Smart already, just think about Marcus Smart already starting, and we kind of need some bench points coming back next year.
How would that work with Peyton? Because that's the only thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Because Peyton look like he think he better the way he is. He want that shine. So I would be surprised he gone next year. That's just me. But the person I'm happy for, man, that's why I say he might shock us to have a 130-point game. And you know who I'm talking about, Big Al.
Yeah.
I was happy for him because he been through hell. LeBron, like I said, LeBron beat him in the conference finals like 3 times.
Al deserved
15
it.
years.
Al deserved to win, man. I remember when he first came back to the Celtics, I was like, it's cool, but I don't really see no. I mean, I wasn't that excited about it, but he clearly proved me wrong because I'm like, damn, Al pretty much was Hey, if it wasn't for him against them Bucks, man, we probably looking at a whole different story right now. So shout out to
Big fact.
Al, man.
Yep. And then his grandpa just passed recently, so that's been bothering him. So since he got over that hump, I think he's gonna have a 30-point game and a 20-point game, and we win both of them games. We won in Boston. Hell, we probably win that one in Golden State too. That first game, he'll have about 20 and 10 on him. So I see that.
That'll be dope, man. That'll be dope
Yep.
for sure. So, well, we both rooting for the Celtics. We're gonna see who gonna pull it off, man. We got anything else basketball related?
Nah, man, that's basically all I wanted to talk about. It's been a minute since we've been on here, so I'm excited. Can't wait till Thursday, man.
Yes, sir. And we got all kind of changes in the NFL that we can cover pretty soon too, man. I know your team made some acquisitions. My team been cutting up too in the off season, so I'm excited for football as well. So that's like it's so crazy, man. We having a great NBA season. It seems like it's gonna be another dope NFL season as well. So, man,
Yes,
sports about to be jumping.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, with that said, before we leave, man, we gotta I hate to leave on a sad note, but we gotta send some condolences, man, to all of these crazy events been happening around the world, man. Rest in peace to all of the kids that lost their lives in the school shooting, and also for the families in the Buffalo shooting as well. Something got to be done about these laws. I know we don't get political on here, but man, it's just thoughts and prayers, man. It's like a heartbreaking two heartbreaking situations back to back. So I want to send some love out to the families, man. That's crazy as hell. But
yes, sir.
With that said, bro, if you don't got anything else, we can wrap up.
Yeah, man, that's all. See y'all next time.
Yes, sir. Peace. I'm your boy Warren.
DJG94.
And we out.